All right, guys. Um, Good evening and welcome back to my daily uh, live uh, podcast. You know that here I mostly talk about uh, dental branding, marketing, design, and kind of like self improvement. So today I'm going to like speak about a very important topic that when I started to like observe the market, that even I started to like finding the problems that most dentists and practice owners are like facing. So with that perspective, I thought to like talk about this topic. First of all, that I want to give you a little introduction about myself, and yeah, just a second that I want to like enhance my. Uh, I want to reduce my background noise, so just activating this function. So you know, uh, coming to the point that I was about to giving my introduction. So my name is Shubhruta Dash, and my passion for like working for like health and dental space, and I love to working with doctors generally, even founders and the healthcare sectors. So there is a lot of story behind. I have like shared many times the reason behind that I do really want to involved in this industry, because it is related, has some connection with my past experience, has some health issues I went through. So that reason I started to like working on this space, and I am from like different and diverse place, and I know that how challenging it is to like understanding the real challenges, since I am targeting to working with like Western and US based dental health space. So understanding the market, understanding the concern, which is very important. So I'm a like a designer and creative professional background. I haven't like my voice to like speak with my audience. uh, let's You may notice that it's been 1 month so far. I'm just started to speaking in front of camera and just sharing my daily progress and the obsessions for design, business, branding, and particularly I really obsessed in dental health space. So with that sense, that as I am a brand guy, then I know that why humans are like much attracted, and how it makes the real connection, not uh, like a for single person to person, but it is like uh, many people, as many as possible, that building one brand you can communicate with, and you can connect with millions of audience, millions of like thousands of patients. So I know that speaking about that building brand, it is kind of my subject, and I don't wanna like give you that kind of like insistness that I uh, really know about those things, but it is like in my space that where I speak intuitively, and I want to share all about like authentic and genuine way. My goal is here to like understand a dentist true pain point and true core desire. And I do believe that marketing is essential part, but there is the like with this branding is like it is pair of marketing. Like you cannot eliminate one part and take one another, so you just have to consider equally both sides, so branding and marketing. So I know that I have started to like observe the market, that most founders and the solo dentist practice owners, they are mostly focus on when it comes to dealing with and addressing any kind of like related of marketing problem. They first uh, contact with marketing agency. It can be digital marketing agency, but at the same time that as a designer background brand guy, that what I found that because of that brand people's designers are not talking about the real issues, right? So it keep them, even I personally that observe that it keep me like left me uh, unnoticed. And so uh, so now you can like understand this, that how important is that having a creator voice, having as a brand designer or brand developer, at the same time the business development, since we have like taught that only marketing people who they are like responsible for when it comes to customer communication and human connections and any kind of interactions when it comes to dealing with direct speaking, right? So I found that that's not true, and I found that something is like missing, because yes, of course, that needs to understanding, that needs to, we need to get close to our customers, get close to our marketers, but what are the things that actually missing, that which is that you can just take the advantage of like just focusing on your true self as a physician or as a dentist, that you define yourself first. Your clarity is most important than understanding other people, understanding your patients, because understanding your capacity, understanding your values, these are the things that really matter comes first. It's knowing your own capacity, your own ability, and the way that you actually craft your brand narrative, which is important. The way that you want to reflect, the way you want to represent your brand visually and verbally, which is a very, very important. So, anyway, I am just observing that various aspect of like marketing things when it comes to promoting your practice and attracting patients. But you use some form of media, you use some form of content, and that are visually, that are verbally, right? And there is like the deliverables or the files, and that's something that can people see. It can be designed, or it can be, you can design your writings, you can design your visual brand identity as well. So the things that you need in order to market your practice, so you need some marketing touch points, right? So there you actually design this, right, using the creatives, right, designer you use. So the part is actually missing here, that now I can like understand this, that since marketers are responsible to understand the business, and they closely discuss with the practice owners, even the dentist. So it remains that since all marketers don't have that creative when it comes to designing things, obviously they have know that how to solve problems, but in generally that what I found, that they actually lack of like creative and actual creativity and designing, uh, like lack of capacity, right? So that point actually means that I found that uh, the way that a practice need to be on practice need to shape, it was actually missing. The foundation actually is broken. And you know that you can market, you can advertise any kind of uh, product, uh, if you like chose a paid advertising, right? And there you will get some form of result, there is no doubt. But when it comes to like at that moment, what happens, because uh, that you really don't have the confidence of that how that going to work, right? Lack of clarity. But when you define your brand, it, you can see it, you can feel it, you can like see the actual vision planning, and thing that has designed. Now you have the feeling of that how you are going to stand out, meaning that when you have a brand, it is all about to talking about how you are differentiating yourself in the market. And when you have the differentiations, when you have the distinctions, when you have that uh, visuals and the verbals system of everything that talks about to directly to your ideal client patients, your customer patients avatar, right? And the value and the vision you hold, it gives you confidence, which that supports you to run a marketing campaign, and which gives that confidence to you, so you can actually have a better understanding about your brand. So why I'm telling this, saying this, because you know, I see a lot of people, marketing guy, like they are like, I know that they are also delivering this kind of deliverables, the formats, but they are not actually a design or brand development consultancy, in consultancy, design consultancy. Rather, they are, I can see that marketing consultancy, which is I can see they are connected with more with like digital um, segment. Of course, building a brand, it is not about to like talk about the of like digital segment, but it is look at the every aspect, every interaction, every touch point of your brand that you know, you can see, and you can get the confidence to take any kind of marketing action. But yeah, then I am just sharing with you that you need to analyze yourself first. You need to have that courage. You need to break this some form of like misconception. And I know that people are marketing people are not teaching you to building brand, not bring, sharing this that kind of stuff uh, remain hidden. So I don't know, but I just felt myself that this is the common things that marketing people are not talking about. Because when you people patients, it's not about like in dentistry or in healthcare. It's like every industry and uh, every, even if you look at the tech industries as well, so big people are like so much attracted, so much interested in buy from brand, right? And in healthcare, in dentistry, it is so important to having a brand. And if you don't like have a brand, and that's probably of reasons that people, you know, that it's not going to give you the quick result. But managing a brand, it requires to understanding different kind of having, you need to have a different kind of expertise in brand management, right? So I see that. So there is actually can people and marketing people should talk about. And I was like looking at their um, like, yes, of course it comes with like the budget can be an issue and factor when it comes to like building like excellent brand. But when you chose the right partner that takes the whole responsibility and uh, think all together, like grow together as with the partnering mindsets, that's actually help you to not only like serve you as a like client, but also it takes you think, it thinks you as a growth partner, right? So these are the things that you need to consider, right? Since like that everyone running their business, yes, of course I'm also running my business. And the perspective that what I found that what my of our core offers and values that we can offer, that we gonna like stick on those things and those criteria. Let's say that if I want to like any mm, like point out some of the key things, key aspects that they really need to like focus on that area. So yeah, since you are as a like practice or a dentist, you are involved in like clinical practices. So your job is to like focusing on that client, your patient's well-being and the care, right? But your brand image has need to be also maintained. And you know that if you want to like hire a marketing agency, so they also like give you that ready-made solutions for you, not custom coded. And if everything you will look at like that, that is not given enough at enough effort, right? And I'm telling you because of I have a like exploring some of the agencies, top agencies work. And you know that when you are in like their budget constraint, like you tell them that these are my budgets, so they also like share, give you the like uh, the solution accordingly, right? And you are not going to get the like extra value in return, and that's the nature of the business, right? So yeah, of course that I am planning to like share my some of my design case studies, our design case studies, that how you actually get more confidence when it comes to like building brand and for your practice, right? You just don't act like that this is your practice, but it is called, it is also you define as your brand, right? And when it every aspect on every interactions doing, when you actually give it a brand feeling, so patients are going to feel that uh, more inviting, and it's going to more trustworthy, and the comfort obviously that you're gonna be visualize when you design, when you act on brand, right? So the here is the things that every touch point for the marketing campaign, that you need to have that consistency for the brand building. Yes, the core thing that our